It's the things we don't see. It's the fact that he's so unprofessional that infects the side. So when you have somebody like that, you have to put him aside. You have to actually, what Juan de has done with Guti has been approved by everybody of importance, including that man here, who is a friend of Guti. Yes, Guti has put aside, he's been saying, you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. You are a bad example. Be professional, you'll be back in the team. He has been more professional. Look at it, he's in the lineup.
Robin on the bench, saved with other big games coming up. Is that a wise move?
Well, you understand the tactic because they have Sevilla away, which is traditionally one of the most heated and difficult matches. They lost 4-3 at home to Sevilla last time, so you're saving an ace up your sleeve. But I think it's an ace they may need tonight, not just for the spectacle which Robin provides. We have sort of vaguely different views in this bench here about Robin. I think the treatment he's been given by the Madrid press and by some within the Madrid team is utterly disgraceful. He's done everything that was ever asked from him at Chelsea, which is align the skill he's got to greater fitness, fewer injuries, and he's literally a genius. He's a genius footballer. No, he passes the ball. There's an example in the last game where he passes, looks for a 1-2, isn't given it, and it ends with Huntelaar missing the chance. And Robin makes and scores goals and is the key guy that will win or lose this league for Real Madrid. If he happened to get injured, I'd absolutely guarantee they don't have enough resources to win the league. And the way in which Getafe dare to defend tonight without Robin will determine us. And just to chuck in, Delgado Ferreira, the referee we're looking at the moment, is an extraordinary referee. 13 games in La Liga this season, 1 home win. If Getafe needed any encouragement, surely that's it.
Shake your hands between Victor Munoz, the Getafe manager, and Juan de Ramos, the incumbent at Real Madrid, of course. There is Munoz. Had a few problems in the last few days. Cosmin Contra threw his shin pads at him at half-time in the dressing room when he was substituted for Esteban Granero, a former Real Madrid player, of course, who said he's dreamt of scoring at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid 1,000 times. It's his first chance to do it tonight. Will the dream come true? We're about to find out. It's the Madrid derby. Real against Getafe. Commentary team for this one, Terry Gibson and John Driscoll.
Welcome along. In almost any other season, in almost any other league, a side on a run like Real Madrid would be storming to glory, but Barcelona cast a mighty shadow, and the reigning champions must keep on winning game after game to keep their hopes of a hat-trick of titles alive. It's all about narrowing the gap to 3 points and putting the pressure back onto Barcelona.
I think some generous refereeing on the match day that day allowed Real Madrid to...
Manu into the box and a chance, a glorious opportunity there for Soldado. They started so well in the first game, and such a similar chance. It's Manu this time across, and the former Real Madrid man really could have scored.
It's great to see so many players in attack. Manu down the left flank, crosses it, Granero gets right away across from the right wing, gets across the near post. Soldado's normally lethal in front of goal in those situations. I think should be hitting the target, making Casillas work.
Here's Manu. Opens up a little bit for Manu and he keeps on going. Now he finds Granero and gets into the penalty area. Granero needs to deliver the ball back in again, which he does on his left. Lovely ball in, and it's in the back of the net by Soldado. The former Real Madrid man curbs his celebration, but the smile is there on his face. And Real Madrid have lost their run of clean sheets, and Getafe are doing it again to their big neighbours.
They've not been shy coming forward, have they, John? It's Granero down the right flank. He hasn't got the pace to get around Cannavaro, so cuts back on his left foot. It's a delightful cross. The marking is absolutely awful in the centre of defence, with no Cannavaro. Marcelo's in the centre with... I think there's looking at Ramos has tucked across as well, but there's 2 or 3 Getafe players unmarked. It's a great header from Soldado.
It's cleared away by Catadiaz. Now can this break for Real Madrid? It's Higuain who's in! And what a turn up at the end of the first half. Just what Real Madrid needed. They really haven't played well for 45 minutes, and in first half stoppage time, they're given a chance, and Gonzalo Higuain is taking it gratefully.
But again, it's Higuain who's in the centre of attack this time. Real's involved. It's just a straightforward. They've got the ball into the box. It's the first piece of poor defending from Tafi. You see Gago with the ball in. Real's involved. It's not great defending from Capta Diaz. Not good goalkeeping from Stojkovic. But Higuain, if you play him in the centre of attack, this is the position he likes to get in. And that's a cute little finish at the near post, just to slot it in towards the open goal. And a lifeline for Real Madrid on the stroke of half-time.
Really strong physical play by Higuain and strong character as well. Look at that, he sends Casadillas flying there, fairly so. And Real Madrid will be mightily relieved to come out of this first half all square. They were poor for large periods of it. Soldado's goal looked like it was taking Getafe into the lead at half-time, but at half-time it's Real 1, Getafe 1. And now Guti. Reverse ball into Higuain. And then Sergio Ramos with the shot and a good save by Stojkovic. Out to Robin again. Time to measure a pass and find Huntelaar, deflected and wide.
This non-stop from Real Madrid, Getafe defence hanging by a thread. There's Robin involved. Nice little pass into Huntelaar. Casadillas didn't know an awful lot about that blockage.
Managed to hit it straight at Pepe. It was the right idea. And now a lovely ball forward to Huntelaar. Huntelaar! Wonderful goalkeeping by Stojkovic. Looked for a second as though the Dutchman was through.
Brilliant goalkeeping from Stojkovic.
Getafe midfield player. Now Cortés. And Cortés into the penalty area. What a chance! Soldado should have buried that. They've had a couple of opportunities absolutely gift-wrapped in this second half, Getafe.
It's Gago's the centre-half who's come out into midfield to try and stop the cross. He's urging his team to go and block that. There's no one defending midfield. They're just straight into the Real Madrid defence.
Only lost early on in his first league game to Barcelona. And they could be through again with Higuain. And Stojkovic once more has bailed out Getafe. Hasn't had to do it too much tonight. He's been the hero of the last couple of games.
So great pass through the centre of defence from Gago.
Another chance, and off the line this time. Sergio Ramos with the volley. Getafe are holding on in this little spell. Pepe to deliver towards Sergio Ramos. Pressure over for the time being.
Just over for the time being, I think. Because Real Madrid are really going for it. They know they've got to get the 3 points. It's an awful finish from Higuain. There we see the finish. Ramos guiding it towards the far post, cleared off the line. Real Madrid piling on the pressure on Getafe now.
Uche, look at the space for him. There's no one in that left-back position, is there? When Uche picks it up, decides to switch it across to Gavilan. And then Albin! Oh, yes! Real Madrid totally caught out. And with that could go their title hopes. It's Albin again. He's a pain in their side. And so are Getafe. And Getafe lead.
Well, it's a great finish for Albin. He's made amends for the golden opportunity spurned shortly after coming onto the field of play. It's a great diagonal ball from Uche. Gavilan with just a little soft cushion of a header, down to knock down towards Albin. And a masterful finish, left-footed, thunders it past Casillas. And I just look back at the substitution that
Guti has produced only 1 or 2 moments to justify his position. Can he do so now? Oh, yes! A really special goal by Guti. And Real Madrid are still fighting.
He's really dragged his team back in it again, Guti. I think he's had a major impact in the game in the second half. As the game's opened up, he's found more and more space. He's taken some wonderful passes into the strikers. But when it comes to technique, from a free kick, from that distance, it's a wonderful left foot. Guti just has that little bit of magic. Curl it into the top corner and away from the diving Stojkovic.
Free kick. Real Madrid have to go back and take the free kick. It's not the worst thing in the world. Polanski on Higuain. In it goes and straight back out again by Bellinger. Granero, what a massive 4 or 5 minutes in the title race. Here's Casquero, another twist perhaps. Casquero under the pressure from Pepe, and it's a penalty. Would you believe it? And Pepe is off.
What on earth is Pepe doing?
It's a second yellow
He
card.
stamped on him again.
Might well have been a straight red. He's off anyway. And this game has twisted and turned unbelievably again. Casquero down as he was preparing to pull the trigger. Real Madrid are furious.
Well, Pepe has completely lost the plot. I think it's possible that he could have possibly warranted 3 red cards in the space of 30 seconds. And here we see the first infringement. There's the push in the back on Casquero. It's poor defending. There's the second and third red card as well. You see the hand on the back of Casquero. What on earth is he doing now?
That is absolutely extraordinary ill-discipline. The first kick, you can almost say he's trying to clear the ball. That one.
And he does it again afterwards, John. When Casquero's laying on the floor, he goes and stands on him again.
Well, Real Madrid thought they were back in it. They thought they were back in the title race. It can slip away from them again here. Oh, it's been saved. What a terrible penalty. Casquero took it and he tried to chip it past Casillas, who's launched it downfield.
We're trying to work out the Real Madrid defence. Here we see it's awful. I mean, the goalkeeper's gone down, still had time to get up and get the ball. Put your foot through the back of it. It's the last 3 or 4 minutes of a major match.
He's desperate to get on with it. He knows the urgency for Real Madrid. They've got to win this, really. Now Raul. Time for the Real Madrid hero, Higuain. Higuain! Oh, can you believe that one? They're like a dog with a bone, Real Madrid. They just won't give up on their title hopes. They just keep on fighting. Casquero knows that he blew it with the penalty. Gonzalo Higuain has come up with the goods at the end of the second half, as he did at the end of the first. It's a brilliant goal, an unbelievable game.
It's left to that man again, Gonzalo Higuain. It's really turned into the talisman for Real Madrid now. That's a marvellous strike. He's had 1 or 2 half chances in the second half. But this one, he just shifts it onto his left side. And there he thunderbolts it into the top corner. No chance for Stojkovic. If you're being picky, you're saying that David Cortez probably should have shut the shot down earlier. But both teams have given absolutely everything tonight. And that is a marvellous, wonderful way to finish this terrific game of football. Higuain thunders it into the top corner. You'd imagine the 3 points of Real Madrid's.
You would imagine, until that final whistle blows. Who knows? Brilliant from Higuain. Had options around him to have passed, but he had no thoughts of that. That he just took it on and scored a brilliant goal. Seconds left to play. With 10 men, they've come back to take the lead, of course. And the penalty miss, he'll be being cursed now. Is there another twist to the corner? And Real Madrid have to stay switched on here. Might as well throw Stojkovic forward, Getafe. From their point of view, of course, it's points thrown away by Casquero. They could have had a real bonus 3 points in their relegation battle. Here comes the goalkeeper. Well, that's a terrible ball in, but he'll get another chance. Oh, he won't, because the full-time whistle has blown, and Real Madrid have pulled this one out of the fire. An extraordinary game. It swung both ways. Soldado with the early goal. Higuain got them back into it. Alpide and then Guti. A penalty missed by Casquero was a huge moment. And Gonzalo Higuain, showing the fight of this Real Madrid side, has come back and won it so dramatically. What a game. What a season. Real Madrid have beaten Getafe by 3 goals to 2.